laundromat in Panama City, Florida. I want to know the cops that responded. I want to know the reason why a trespass warning is put on somebody who was only trying to safeguard their community. And now that means if I try to keep my clothes clean, does that mean that now if I go over to Jeannie's laundromat to try to keep my clothes clean so I don't stink like a skunk, I'm going to go to jail? Is that right?
Sir,
yes.
To find out the information that you seek, you're going to need to contact the Panama City Police Department and find out the officers that responded to that call.
Notice where this fucking bitch here, she doesn't even answer my fucking questions. She's probably a fucking cop. She's a relative of a cop, or she's a fucking cop herself.
Well, see, here's the thing, okay? I'm absolutely floored. No disrespect to you, okay? Title IX was what allowed you to have the position that you're in right now. And it seems... Oh, yes, it does.
Now, you'll notice Title IX is what these fucking cunts use for. If they get fired or something like that, they probably got a cocksucking lying attorney motherfucker that's already waiting. And so she fucking sues. That's just like Cynthia Sauceman got something like, I think it was over $750,000 because she cried at Lavelle Pitts. An ex-sheriff was forcing her to suck dicks. And she probably did it a long time before. See, the thing is this is, it seems to me like they're not really interested in doing a motherfucking thing. I probably interrupted her fucking soap on TV or something like that. That's what I believe's going on.
Let me ask you something. How of all the people that are in the state of Florida, how do you come up with that name? What you're saying, Whitney Williams, is you're saying basically, fuck off, it ain't my goddamn motherfucking problem. That's what the fuck you're saying, right?
Yeah, use that language with me. I don't appreciate it. If it happens again, I will end this call.
Oh, well, let me ask you something. If I'm trying to get rid of dirty cops, let me ask you something. Is there a compelling reason for dirty cops to be kept on the force? Now, here's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Drundle Daniels steals somebody's laptop, and then he gets arrested, but now, and then there's a guy named Branson Mistrick that gets arrested for stealing an iPad, and then another one for hitting his girlfriend, and then Sergeant Stephen Yates goes around raping young women. What is the reason why the Florida Department of Law Enforcement will not help me? I've already told you, I've already gone to the Bay County Sheriff's Department. I've already gone to the Panama City Police Department. So basically what you're saying is fuck off, it ain't my motherfucking problem. Is that what the fuck you're saying? Is that what the fuck you're saying? Is that what the fuck you're saying?
See, here's the thing. This is my proof that these motherfuckers, they will go out of their way. They will fight you than help you. Now, next call I'm calling is the Florida governor's office.
Contacting Governor Rick Scott's office. Your call is important to us. Please press 1 to speak with an available representative. My name is Bonnie, and I can get your name and your telephone number.
Yeah, how you doing, Fonnie?
Why does she need the name and telephone number? Why? Because if it's a shit stir that's on the line, just like what you will be hearing in the conversation, they hang up on them. People who try to improve government, whistleblowers, they're known as troublemakers.
I'd like to talk to, you know, Warren Davis of Citizen Service of Florida Governor's Office. Am I correct on that? You're Fonnie Gonzalez, right?
Well, I'm not Fonnie Gonzalez, but yes, I can see if she's available. What is your name?
Okay, here's the situation. I'm going under whistleblower status. In Panama City, Florida, I am trying to report dirty cops. I've already tried going to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I talked to a Whitney Williams, who's in executive investigations. I've already tried going to the Bay County Sheriff's Department. Frank McKeith, and his secretary happens to be Laura Olson. No, pardon me, Teresa England. I've tried going to the Panama City Police Department, Scott Irvin, whose secretary is Laura Olson. And I am trying to do everything in a peaceful, civilized manner. And it seems to me like they laugh. Now, let me tell you what happened, okay? Bonnie, do you ever hear those super loud car stereos in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in my home across the 4-lane highway in Panama City, Florida.
Now notice, Whitney Williams, bitch. Florida Department of Law Enforcement, pardon me, fucking dumb, lying, idiot cop framers. They're actually, all Florida Department of Law Enforcement is, they're just fucking framers for cops. That's all they are. They don't fucking help out anybody.
June 5th, 2016, on a Sunday, and I was trying to enjoy my home. And so what happened was, this super loud car stereo, I kid you not, was vibrating my whole place. So I go over to a place that's called Jeannie's Laundromat, and I, in a civil manner, I said to him, I said to this guy, I said, I went into the place there with my cell phone to protect myself so that they couldn't put any lies on me and let them know that they're on camera. So what happened was, I followed the guy out because I don't know if the guy's going to punch me out. The guy had gang signs on his vehicle, threw me gang signs. And then what happened is, at Jeannie's Laundromat in Panama City, Florida, they call the cops. The cops get there. They don't know who the hell started the trouble. They don't know who the victim is. They don't know who the perpetrator is. But then they take and they say that if I go back over to the Jeannie's Laundromat, I guess now I got to stink like a skunk. I can't wash my clothes over there because all I was trying to do is safeguard my community. Now, I'd like to know something. If the cops weren't there, this happened June 6, 2016, around 6:16 in the evening there. Why would the cops not see the gang sign on the vehicle? And all you got to do is go under Jimbikeman and look at 2 YouTube videos I put up. One is Gangs on Cops in Panama City, Florida, part 1 and part 2. And you can see that I conducted myself in a reasonable manner. And yet at the same time, the cops telling me that if I go to wash my clothes, I'm going to be arrested and thrown in jail? Is that right?
I'm not sure, sir.
What do you mean you're not sure? If you're not sure, what are you doing in that position?
Sir, how can we help you?
She just, okay, first of all, I guarantee you, okay, first of all, she got in that fucking position through a bullshit thing called minority. In state government, they're required to hire so many minorities. But this fucking bitch probably sucked dicks to get that fucking position there. Because the way she's talking, she can't even fucking form a goddamn opinion.
I want the cop who did not allow me to write down my side, who was not even there in the first place. 2 cop cars showed up. I want you to review those videos on YouTube. I've got something called a PDF, Oath of Arrest and Prosecution. You got a computer there. Would you mind just typing in PDF, Oath of Arrest and Prosecution? Would you mind doing that, please?
To write what again?
PDF, Portable Documents File, Oath of Arrest and Prosecution, and then Read to me what it says there. Would you do that, please?
I don't really have to read verbatim what I'm writing, sir.
But you,
How we can help you?
no, what I'm trying
Listen to this. Listen to this. This fucking bitch, in order to possibly prevent thousands of people in the state of Florida from becoming victims of cops, this fucking bitch, this whore, this cunt, this ungrateful fucking bitch, the only thing I can think of, she must have sucked dicks to get that goddamn position. That's the only thing I can think of.
What I'm trying to say is this is, Bonnie, if you give me the top line, then I know that you got the...
I'm talk over you. I'm just going to try to get...
No, what, don't talk over me, please.
Now notice where this fucking bitch is talking over me. Won't let me finish my conversation. She's probably a relative of a cop, or she's a fucking cop, or she's studying to become a goddamn cop. This is a common technique that cops use to frustrate people.
I'm sure...
Can I continue to let you speak for over 5 minutes without you telling me how you need assistance? Let me just ask you briefly. Just overall, is your complaint against this, with these 2 police officers?
It's not only that, Bonnie, I also...
Now you notice they always say police officers. Anybody who says that is 9 times out of 10, they're in the club. They're in the system. The average person says cops are motherfucking pigs.
Hey, first of all, I couldn't find out their names. They wear little tiny badges. That I couldn't see it from a long distance away, like I can see police on their car. I couldn't, and not only that, there was a guy named Sergeant Stryker who put Panama City Police Department put false charges on me. I begged the judge, Shane Arvan, don't drop them charges. Shane Arvan, the judge, drops the charges. I was fixing to go to jury trial June 15th, 2015. I had to go 6 months going to court. That cop not one time had to go to court. And then I begged Brittany Forrester, don't drop them charges. All you got to do is look under YouTube, Jim Bikeman robbed of a jury trial. Jim Bikeman robbed of a jury trial proof. Now, I'm trying to figure this out, Bonnie. I am begging. I've already called, Whitney Williams of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I've already called Frank McKeith and Bay County Sheriff. I've already called Scott Irvin. And it's like what they do, basically, is they all get together and say, well, we fraternize together, and the reason why that I'm calling Tallahassee is because the chances of fraternization is a lot smaller than it is here.